Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So, shout out sa lahat ng viewers today. So, today we are celebrating the Mother's Day, right? So, before we will start for the discussion, shout out muna sa mga viewers natin. So, today we are going to continue the TLE Let Review for TLE Majorship. So, ayan, naka-live po tayo sa StreamYard mismo. Okay, since yung Zoom ko is nagkakaroon ng technical error. Okay? So, di ko alam kung anong problem. So, ayan, nasa StreamYard tayo ngayon. So, I hope manood kayo sa drills natin, especially sa mga magte-take ng board exam ngayong September 2024. Okay? So, ayan, isang magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Okay, before anything else, bago tayo mag-start, don't forget to like and share this live video, especially paki-inform na po ako sa mga kaibigan ninyo, classmate ninyo na magte-take ngayon ng board exam. Shout out sa 3,000 viewers natin. Okay, so magparami muna tayo ng viewers. Share ko muna tong live natin. Okay, so sa mga nagtatanong po, sinusulat ko pa po yung ibang names nyo, yung list of names na sasali sa mismong GC natin. So, wait na lang po kayo pag nakasama na po kayo sa mismong GC natin. Okay? So, ayan guys. Shout out kay Joshua Paraiso. Thank you for watching. So, how about the others na nanonood sa live session natin? So, our topic is all about TLTVE. So, kilala na po ito as a technology education or technical vocational education. Ayan, share natin sa ibang members dito sa GC natin. Okay, we have 7 viewers. Shout out sa inyong lahat. So, don't forget to share this video ha para mag-start na tayo sa drills natin. Okay po? So, since we are waiting the result for the board examination sa lahat ng nag-exam this March 17, 2024. So, waiting ilang days na lang po, result na ng mismong board examination. So, like I said, lahat ng majorship po, mahirap po talaga. Nakadepende na lang po sa way of strategy ninyo kung paano kayo mag-aaral. Okay? So guys, walang ibang tutulong sa inyo pag kayo ay magte-take ng board exam, mismong sarili nyo po. Sarili nyo lang ang iyong tuturuan. Okay? So avoid po lahat ng distraction na pwedeng makasira sa pagre-review natin. Okay, before we will start the discussion and TL ILIAT review, so I need to, lahat po ng magkikinig sa drills ko, so kailangan may dala-dala po kayo or may katabi kayo na paper and ball pen. Okay, so para i-jot down yung mga importanteng kailangan yung malaman dito sa drills natin. Okay, so ayan guys. Ready na po ba ang lahat? Okay, ready na po bang lahat? Okay, let's start. So mamaya po, may review pa po tayo mamayang gabi. Okay? So let's start with the question number 1. Okay, so start na po tayo sa question number 1. Okay? Nakikita po ba lahat? Teachers? Nakikita po ba lahat? Okay, so parang hindi nagkakaroon ng changes yung mismong PPT. Okay, so dito tayo sa question number 1. Dito tayo sa question number 1. Mismong dito. Okay, nababasa po ba? Mami, sir, nababasa po? Okay, let's start with question number 1. When is it appropriate to construct a table of specification? Again, I will repeat the question. Ang tinatanong po sa question number 1 is, when is it appropriate to construct a table of specification? Paano ba tayo mag-construct ng TOS or table of specification? A, is it before you write the test question? Before you write the test question ba? Or letter B, after you write the test question? Or letter C, after the student have taken the test? So, kailangan ba pagkatapos ng mag-take ng mga students natin is saka tayo gagawa ng TOS or table of specification? Or letter D, only when you have to create the test? Sige nga, teachers. Importante po ito na malaman ninyo. Dahil bago tayo mag-start na mag-take ng exam or gumawa ng mismong test questionnaire, you need to construct a table of specification. Okay po. So ano po ba ang tamang sagot dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, yan. Bibigyan ko kayo ng ilang minuto para pag-isipan kung ano ang tamang sagot sa question number 1. Again, I will repeat the question. When is it appropriate to construct a table of specification? A, is it before you write the test question? B, after you write the test question? Or letter C, after the student have taken the test, or only when you have to create the test? Sige nga. Ano ang pinakatamang sagot dito, teachers? Ano ba ang tamang sagot sa question number 1? Sige nga, anong tamang sagot sa question number 1? Is it A, B, C, or D? Again, shout out sa viewers natin. Ano ba ang tama? Appropriate. Sige nga, mga ma'am and sir. Okay? So, the correct answer here is letter A. So, bakit kailangan mag-construct ng table of specification before you write the test question? Bakit nga po ba? So, because pag nagko-construct po tayo ng table of specification, especially when we are going to write the test question to the students, we need to know the AC, average, and difficult. So, bago po tayo gumawa ng test question, i-align po natin sa mismong TOS yung mismong pinaka-objective or learning objective ng lesson natin. Okay? So, for example, yung identify the different parts of microscope. So, anong type of test ba ang appropriate to conduct identify the types of the microscope? So, syempre, ang gagawin mong types of exam is identification. You need to align. But, kailangan mag-undergo tayo ng test question na AC, difficult, and average. Kasi hindi po lahat ng estudyante natin sa loob ng classroom is pare-parehas ng IQ, ng multiple intelligences. They have a differences of diverse learners, right? So, kaya ang sinasabi natin, kailangan merong AC, may average, and may difficult. Okay? So, doon natin ma-assist ng tama ang learning objectives when we are going to construct a table of specification. Okay, in question number 1, the answer is letter. Again, in question number 1, the correct answer is, okay, yung tamang sagot po dito guys is letter A. Okay? A is the correct answer. Before you write the test question. Okay, bago tayo gumawa ng test question, you need to construct the appropriate table of specification or mas kilala na TOS. Okay, teachers, I hope natuto kayo sa question number 1. So, we proceed to the question number 2. Okay. Are tests from the book publisher better than those you develop? Again, in question number 2, are tests from book publisher better than those you develop? A, yes, because they wrote the textbook. B, yes, because they have professionals who write the question. Or C, no, because they don't know what you have taught and what have been emphasized. Or letter D, no, because they don't know your teaching style. Again, are tests from the book publishers better than those you develop? Tama po ba? Is it A, B, C, or D? Sige nga, intindihin natin. Kasi ang tinatanong, kung yung book publisher ba is mas maganda to those you develop. Okay. So, anong isasagot nyo dito? Tandaan, better than those you develop. Sige nga, paano nyo papatunayan? Is it A? Yes, because they wrote the book. Or B? Yes, because they have professionals who write the question. Or C, no, because they don't know what you taught and what has been emphasized. Or no, because they don't know your teaching style. Okay, sige nga. Ano ba yung tamang sagot sa question number 2, teachers? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay? Ano ba yung mas pinakatamang sagot dyan, teachers? Sige nga. Ano bang pinakasagot dito? Ayan. Anong pinakasagot? In question number 2. Okay, shout out kay Ma'am Jumel Landrigan, Lani, salamat, and Joshua Paraizo. Okay, shout out. So, again, I will repeat the So, yung hindi pa po na-add sa mismong pre-GC natin, so, waiting lang po kayo kasi sinasettle ko pa po lahat ng anong tawag doon, lahat ng kasama para isahang bagsakan lang. And then, sorry for hindi pagdidrills natin gabi-gabi at because they have, kailangan ko ring tapusin sa trabaho. So, marami din, lalo na sa ngayon, lalo na sa ngayong May. So, there's a lot of paperwork activity na ginagawa sa school. So, ayan, binibigyan ko pa rin ng time if I have a short time to discuss a TLE. Nagla-live po ako pero pag hectic talaga schedule ko, yung marami talagang paperwork. So, ayan guys, di po talaga ako nakakapag-drill sa inyo. Okay, so pagpasensyahan nyo na po. So, I hope this, humingi ako ng pasensya. I hope this starting June, tapos naman na. Kumbaga, class vacation na. Okay, so ayan guys, makakapag-drills na tayo gabi-gabi. Okay, so makakapaggawa ako ng, kumbaga yung focus ko is to drills. Para mag-drills lang na mag-drills sa inyo. So, but for now, so pagpasensyahan nyo na kung siguro nakakapaggawa lang ako ng 100 to 20 question. It's because of my hectic schedule and my work. Okay? So, ayan. Ano ba ang tamang sagot dyan? Are test form book publisher better than those to develop? Okay? So, mas maganda ba ang book publisher kaysa the way kayo magturo sa mga estudyante? Ano ang isasagot nyo dyan? Okay? So, kahit anong definition, knowledge na nakalagay sa book, if you don't have a different strategy or learning style na ibibigay sa mga bata, kung paano nyo mas mapapadaling intindihan ang lesson, walang mangyayari. Kung titingnan lang ng bata kung ano ang nakalagay sa libro. Okay? So, tayo para mas mapadali sa mga estudyante na mag-aral sila, mas maunawaan nila. So, papasok si teachers to get a different style or technique na gagamitin natin. Okay, so in question number 2, the answer here is letter C. Okay? No. Because they don't know what you have taught and what has been emphasized. Okay? C is the correct answer. Is it? No. Because they don't know what you have taught and what has been emphasized. Okay, tayong mga teacher, hindi alam ng mga book publisher kung paano tayo mag-execute ng different strategies, style na itinuturo, the way tayo magturo sa bata. So, the answer here is letter C. Okay? C. No, because what has been, no, because they don't know what you have taught and what has been emphasized. Okay? C is the correct answer. Okay? Teachers, sa mga magte-take ng board exam, C po ang tamang sagot dito. Okay? C is the correct answer in question number 2. Maliwanag po ba? Naunawaan po ba, teachers? So next. When should test from the publisher be used? Sige nga. When should test from the publisher be used? Okay, kailan ba natin gagamitin? A. When you don't have time to construct one. Or B. Anytime. Or C. None of the time. Or D. When they correspond to your table of specification. Sige nga. Ano ang tamang sagot sa question number 3? Kasi it is talking about how can you should the test from the publisher be used? Paano nyo siya gagamitin? Kailan nyo ba siya gagamitin? Okay, ano ang isasagot nyo rito? Is it A, B, C, D? Anong tamang sagot dito, teachers? Sige nga, alamin ninyo. Okay, shout out sa bago nating viewers. So, ma'am, Annaliza Liboon, tama ba? If I'm not mistaken, ma'am Annaliza. So, tama ba yung pagka-pronounce ko? It is Annalisa Liboon. Shout out sa you. Very good, ma'am Annalisa. You got the correct answer. The answer is when they correspond to your table of specification. In question number 3, the answer is letter D. Okay? D is the correct answer kasi we are talking about the test from the publisher should be used. Diba? So, ang sagot po rito is when they correspond to your table of specification. Okay? Tama po ba, Ma'am Annalisa? Very good. So, next question. What is the first information entered in the table of specification? What is the first information you entered or you jot down into the table of specification? Ano ang unang gagawin ninyo? A, number of question per cell. Or B, objective or topic. C, percentage of a test per topic content. Or D, total number of a question on the test. Okay, teachers, what is the correct answer in question number 4? Again, I will repeat the question. What is the first information you entered into the table of specification? Ilagay natin yung scenario, even though hindi pa kayo alam ko lahat naman nag-undergo ng practice teaching, and then yung mga sitting ninyo, tinuruan kayo kung paano gumawa ng table of specification, right? So ano ang unang inilalagay natin dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, shout out kay Sir Arnel Bautista Mambandos. Thank you for watching. So if pakilagay na lang ako ng lugar ninyo kung saan kayo. Mga taga saan po kayo. Okay, so ayan guys. Ang unang information you entered in table of specification no other than is the learning objectives. Okay? Learning objectives or topic. Okay? Very good. Ma'am Annalisa again and then Sir Arnold. You got the correct answer. Okay? The answer is letter B. Okay, ito yung una nating gagamitin, teachers. Maliwanag? B is the correct answer. Pag gagawa tayo ng table of specification, ang unang isaisip natin is the learning objective or the topic that you discussed to the learners. Okay? Tapos na sa question number 4. So, ito po is under sa trainers methodology. Okay. So, from San Miguel, si Sir Arnel. So, si Ma'am Annalisa Liboon from Calabarzon, Antipolo. Shout out sa mga taga Calabarzon, Antipolo. So, ayan guys, we proceed to the question number 5. This is the last question for the trainer's methodology. Okay? So, question number 5. What is the primary consideration when selecting types of question to use? Ano ba yung itino-consider natin when we are selecting the type of question? Lalo na kung gagawa tayo ng exam. A, how many questions can the student complete in a given amount of time? Yun po ba yung unang i-consider natin? Or letter B, are the student average, above, or below average? C, can the accomplishment of objective best be measured? Or D, how old are the students? Sige nga. Paano ba kayo mag-construct? Okay? So, ano po natin, kumbaga, i-apply natin yung elimination. Okay? I-apply natin yung elimination, teachers. Kasi ang tinatanong lang naman is primary consideration. Ano ba yung primary consideration when we are selecting the types of question? Paano ba? Okay, is it A? How many can the students complete in a given amount of time? A is wrong answer. Automatic, i-eliminate natin si A. Next is si letter D. How old are the student ang i-considered natin? I-considered ba natin ito when we are selecting the types of question to use? No. D is not the correct answer. Okay, you choose. What is the best answer? In question number 5, is it B or C? Ano ba ang tamang sagot dito? Okay, teacher. Ang mas pinakatamang sagot dito is letter C. Okay? Ito yung primary consideration pag gagawa tayo ng type of question na gagamitin natin. Kailangan, can the accomplishment of objective best be measured? Okay? Automatic kasi, yung letter B, kino-considered natin yun, yung average, above, or below average. Kaya nga nagkakaroon ng TOS, di ba? Kasi we need to measure the difficult type of test, the average, and sinasabi nating AC. Papasok yan sa TOS tsaka doon sa assessment of learning. Di ba? Pag maraming mahirap yung type of question mo sa exam, automatic, revise. Sa assessment of learning, pinag-aaralan natin yan. So, dito, kasi primary consideration lang naman in selecting type of question, ang isasagot po natin, can the accomplishment of objective best be measured? Okay? Kailangan yung learning objective natin is, kumbaga, measure siya sa gagawin nating type of question. Okay? Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, kung ang learning objective mo is identifying the parts of the microscope, ang type of exam na gagawin mo is identification. Kasi yun yung pinaka learning objectives mo. Kailangan magkasama po sila. Okay? Next question. Okay, tapos na tayo sa trainer's methodology. We proceed to the question number 6. Okay, sige nga, it is the computer, right? What kind of technology program can be designer use to conceptualize object more easily without spending costly illustration models or prototype? Again, what kind of technology program can be designer use to conceptualize object more easily without spending costly illustration, models, or prototype? A, is that computer aid designing? B, computer aid manufacturing? C, computer aid prototyping? Or D, computer aid engineering? So, sige nga, what is the best answer here? Teachers, alam nyo sa mismong board exam, ang type of question po, minsan ang tamang sagot, nakikita nyo sa mismong question. Sige nga, ano ang tamang sagot dito? May sumagot ng B, may sumagot ng A. Illustration with the model. Model. Hindi po papasok si designing dyan. Okay, hindi po pasok si design dyan. Si A, computer designing. Okay, A is wrong answer. Tandaan nyo po yan, teacher, ha? Kailangan marunong kayong mag-eliminate ng bawat question. What kind of technology program can a designer use to conceptualize object? Without easily spending cost of illustration, models, or prototype. May clue na nga eh. Prototype. Okay, anong tamang sagot dito? The answer is letter C. Computer aid prototyping po ang tamang sagot. Very good, Ma'am Annalisa. So, the answer is letter C. Okay? C ang tamang sagot. So, next. Number 7. What plumbing equipment is shown in figure 2? Anong types of equipment ba to sa plumbing? It is PVC ratchet cutter, B, pipe bender, C, pipe wrench, or D, pipe cutter? Sige nga, teachers, anong tamang sagot dyan? Ayan, anong tamang sagot dyan? Is it A, B, C, or D? In question, ano tayo guys ha? Question number 7 na tayo. What plumbing equipment is shown in figure 2? Anong types of plumbing equipment ba yan? Is it A, PVC ratchet cutter, B, pipe bender, C, pipe wrench, or D? Sige nga, you choose. Is it D or A? O, pag-isipan. C is the wrong answer ha, teachers. So, makinig. C, maling sagot. It is not the correct answer. Ganon din si pipe bender. So, pag-isipan nyo ng maayos. Ano ba si pipe cutter tsaka si PVC ratchet cutter? Ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng dalawang yan? Sige nga, teachers. Sige. Ano ang tamang sagot dyan? Sige, bibigyan ko kayo ng 5 minutes. Ay, 1 minute lang. Kasi ang 5 minutes, ang tagal na yan. 1 minute. Ano ba yan? Saan ba natin ginagamit yan? Ayan, tingnan natin kung sino mga nagko-comment sa ating live session. Okay, si Sir Sian sumagot ng letter A. Okay. Si Sir Sian sumagot ng letter A. So, sumagot naman si Sir Arnel ng letter D. Okay. Ano ba ang tamang sagot dyan? Tandaan po, si PVC cutter po, or tinatawag nating PVC ratchet cutter, it is used for, ginagamit po natin to, it is the cutter has an overall comfortable grip with an easy use accessible safety latch on so you don't easily get hurt to cut. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot po dito is letter A. Not letter B. Ay, letter D. Kasi si pipe cutter po, ibang-iba sa PVC ratchet cutter. Okay? So, ano ba si pipe cutter? Ano ba yung functioning pipe cutter? Tandaan po, si pipe cutter po is a tools used to slicing or cutting pipes. Okay? Ginagamit po natin ito kung magkakat tayo ng pipes. They are commonly used by the plumber due to the other reliability and efficiency, such as in addition to the providing clean, professional quality, cat's pipe, cutters are open to convenient, fast, and easily to use than alternatives such as hacksaw. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot po dito is si PVC ratchet cutter. Okay? Yun po ang tamang sagot. A is the correct answer in question number 1. So, i-search nyo po ang figure number 2. A is the correct answer, not letter D. Okay? Naintindihan na po ba? Naintindihan po ba, mga ma'am and sir? Okay, doon tayo sa ratchet pipe cutters or sa letter A. Kasi di ba sabi ko, A is the correct answer. So, tatandaan lang po, teachers, letter A po, it is the design includes a ratchet handle attached to a well shape. So, as you can see naman, may well shape siya. head allowing to adjust. So, pwede po siyang i-adjust. We have the adjustment to be made. So, the tool can fit pipes of different sizes. Okay, mapamalaki man yan, maliit, kaya niyang ipit. Okay? For what? The shape pipe cutters are ideal for working in a small, confined, or difficult to reach areas. Okay? A is the correct answer. Okay, next. We proceed to the question number. Okay, A po ang tamang sagot dito ha. A. Letter D, na-discuss ko na po ito. Okay? Next, we proceed to the question number 8. Okay, question number 8. In the field of masonry, the most widely used material for all types of construction, such as a wall, partition, dividers, and fences, among other, is called blank. Ano bang ginagamit natin? HBC ba? BCH? Okay, pagpasensyahan nyo na. Ito is letter. Okay, balik tayo sa home. Is it letter B, not letter D? Okay? So, the answer in question number 8 is letter. Anong tamang sagot dito? Is it B, CHM, BCH, or CHB? Ano bang ginagamit natin widely used in construction such as wall, partition, dividers, and fences? Ano ba ang tamang sagot dyan? Sige nga, teachers. What is the correct answer? Very good, Sir Arnel. Ma'am Annalie. Okay, Sir Arnel. Very good. So, ang widely used po na ginagamit natin for all types of construction such as wall, partitions, divider, fence, and among of the other, no other than is CHB or construction hollow blocks. Hollow blocks po ang ginagamit natin. And take note, they have a different measurement. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot in question number 8 is letter D. CHB po ang widely used na ginagamit natin na materials for constructing a walls and partition. Okay, next. We proceed to the question number 9. Okay, what is the basic linear unit of metric system? Ano ba yung basic na ginagamit natin linear unit of the metric system? Is it yard, foot, inch, or meter? Sige nga. Easy question po ito. Kadalasang lumalabas ito sa board exam. Okay, sige. Ano ba ang sasagot nyo dito? Papiliin ko lang kayo. Is it inch or meter? Automatic eliminate natin si yard and foot. Si yard and foot po cannot be categorized as a basic linear unit using a metric system. Ano po ba ang tamang sagot dito? May clue na po sa question. Okay, very good. Pag sinabing metric system, ang isasagot nyo po rito is meter. Okay, may choices na po. May clue na sa mismong question. It is talking about metric system. The answer is meter. C is the correct answer. Okay, walang sasagot ng foot and yard dyan ha, especially sa inches. Okay, C is the correct answer in question number 9. Okay, how about this one? Sige nga. Okay, so dito tayo, ayan. So dito tayo sa question number 10. Okay, what plumbing equipment is shown in figure 4? Anong types of equipment naman ang nagpapakita sa question number 4? Is it A, 4-way faucet range? B, 4-way faucet range again? So, ibig sabihin, the same question. Ang letter A and B. C, automatic, hindi na tamang sagot si A and B ha, teachers? Or C, 4-mode faucet range or multi-size faucet range? Sige nga. Ano ang tamang sagot in question number 11? Kung makikita nyo, 4 siya na daluyan ng tubig. So, ano types of equipment ba ang pinapakita sa atin sa figure number 4? Okay, ano yan? Sige nga, teachers. Ayan. Very good. Shout out kay Sir Jerome Ocampo and then kay Ma'am Catherine Obado. Shout out sa you, Ma'am. Thank you for watching. So, ayan, Sir CJ, you get the correct answer. Again, sino pa ba? Okay, Ma'am Annalisa Libuan, you got the correct answer. So, in question number 11 po, the correct answer here is letter C. For mode po, set, range po ang tamang sagot dyan, ha? Okay, automatic teachers, eliminate po si A and B kasi same type of na pagpipilian natin. So, C is the correct answer. So, take note teachers, mamaya we have a drills and professional education kasi ngayon nagturo ako ng TLE subject. So, mamaya po starting 7:30 to 9:30, we have a drills for professional education. Okay, teachers? So, ayan, in question number 11, the answer is letter C. So, yan po yung figure number 4. Ibig sabihin po yan, for mode po set, range. Okay, next, we proceed to the question number 12. Okay, again, kung kayo po ay mga nasa Bicol region, mga magte-take ng exam, magte-take ng CSE, magte-take ng RN, nursing or ano pa man, criminology, bukas po ang iMind Review Center located po sa Legazpi, Albay. Yung mismong pinaka office. So, ayan po, inquire na lang po kayo kay Sir Ardin, the coordinator of this iMind Review Center. Okay? So, just na lang kayo, doon na lang po kayo mag-inquire for more information. Okay po? So, ayan guys. Nakuha niyo yung tamang sagot. Let's proceed to the question number 12. Okay, so ayan. Since tanghaling tapat, it is 2:27 in the afternoon. So, pinagpapawisan po ako. Ayan. Inom muna ng tubig. Yes po, Sir J. Capistrano. Okay, ang tamang sagot po doon is letter C. C is the correct answer. Okay, Sir Romar. Good afternoon sa iyo. Shout out sa iyo. Okay, so in question number 12, rationalization tayo. This is a situational question. Okay, so most frequently used in hardworking. Tama naman. Ang mga lagari ginagamit natin sa hardworking, especially sa mga karpentero. Handworking are the handsaw like crosscut or ripsaw and backsaw. Diba? Ginagamit natin si crosscut saw, si ripsaw, and backsaw. If you want a cut a board with handsaw is appropriate for the job. Ano ba yung ginagamit natin? Appropriate for the job daw ang tinatanong. Okay, anong gagamitin ninyo? Is it A, B, C, or D? Sige nga. Ano ang tamang sagot in question number 12? May sumagot ng ripsaw. May sumagot ng si very good. Nakuha ko. Very good. Nakakailang puntos na si Sir Arnel. Si Sir Arnel. Okay, teachers. Aspiring teachers. Ang ginagamit po natin dito is no other than letter C. C is the correct answer. Okay, if you want a cut a board, what hand is appropriate for the job? Okay? So the answer is letter C. Cross, cut, saw. Kasi si ripsaw, it is along the grain. Tama po ba ko? So, ang isasagot nyo po is letter C. Okay, C is the correct answer. Next. How much is the resistance when an unknown resistor R is connected across a 36 voltage or volt source with current consumption of the load of 0.3 ampere? Ano ang tamang sagot dito, teachers? A. Is it 115 ohms? B. 120 ohms? Or C. 215 ohms? Or letter D. 220 ohms. Okay. Ang tinatanong is current consumption of the load. Resistance. How much the resistance? Oh, resistance ha. Huwag kakalimutan paano ba i-compute. It is multiplication, addition, or division. So, anong tamang sagot dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Sige nga, teachers. Ano ang isasagot nyo rito? Okay? Division ba? Division ba ang resistance? Sige nga. Ayan. Very good, Ma'am CJ. CJ, tama. O, pag resistance divided talks about what? Okay, the answer is letter? Is it letter B? 120. Try to solve. 36 divided by 0.3. The answer is 120. Okay, 120. 120 po ang tamang sagot. Okay? So, B is the correct answer in question number 13. Okay po, sa number 13, the correct answer is 120. 36 divided by 0.3 is equals to 120 ohms. Okay po? 120 ohms po yan. Okay? So, the answer in question number 13 is letter B. Next, we proceed to the question number 14. Okay? When you understand the carpentry, there are no strict, right? No strict boundaries among different perspectives, for they are each part of a whole way of thinking about the constructed world that cannot be learned from a book. Hindi daw natututunan, cannot be learned from a book. Based on his or her understanding, carpentry, a carpenter must pick up the tools and actively work with blank. A. Confidence. B. The materials. C. Precision. D. The observance of safety precaution. Sige nga, intindihin ang tanong sa question number 14. Ano ba ang tamang sagot? Actively work with materials. Automatic may materials. B is wrong answer. Okay, eliminate natin si B and C. So, you choose A or D. Binibigyan ko na kayo ng idea, ha? So, this, drills and PLE, it is 1 to 20 question only. So, mamaya may follow-up question tayo, discussion, mamayang gabi. Okay? So, abang na lang po kayo sa hindi naka-attend ngayong session. So, may session 2 pa po tayo mamaya. Okay, so anong tamang sagot dito? Safety first. Again, automatic, inaano natin yung safety first talaga. I-analyze natin yung mismong tanong. Di nyo nakikita yung cannot be learned from the book. Tsaka yung di ba sabi dito, when you understand the carpentry, naintindihan nyo yung carpentry. There are no strict about boundaries among different perspectives. for they are each part of a whole way of thinking about constructing world that cannot be learned from the book. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabing no strict boundaries among different perspectives, for they are each part of a whole way thinking of about the constructed, ibig sabihin po, alam nyo na lahat. So ano ang kulang sa inyo? Ano ang kulang? Kasi ang tinatanong, based on her understanding, carpentry, a carpenter must pick up the tools and actively work with blank. Teachers, ang tamang sagot po dito is letter A. Confidence. Okay? A is the correct answer. Yun lang po ang kulang dito. Kasi yung the observance of safety precaution, automatic nasa isip nyo na yan. Nasa ano nyo na yan, nasa knowledge nyo na yan na pag ako magtatrabaho, kailangan alam ko yung mga safe observance and safety precaution para hindi ako mamatay, para di ako madisgrasya. You know na kung paano gamitin sa different materials and precision. Right? Alam nyo kung paano gamitin. Ano ang kulang pag kumuha kayo ng tools and equipment pag kayo ay magtatrabaho? The confidence. Okay? Kung wala kayong confidence sa sarili ninyo, do you think yung isang bagay na ginagawa nyo maganda ang kalalabasan? Hindi. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot is letter A. A carpenter must pick up the tools and actively work with confidence. Okay? A is the correct answer. Okay? A po ang tamang sagot. Okay? Bakit? D. Okay? D, the observance of safety precaution. Ginulo lang kayo dito. Ginulo ka lang kayo ni letter D. Automatic safety first ang unang nasa isipan natin, but we need to have a self-confidence. Kumpiyansa sa sarili nyo na gawin yung isang bagay na yun. Na maa-amaze ninyo yung boss ninyo ay si Don Facundo, si Don Juan, bukod sa magaling nang mag-execute kung paano magtrabaho sa carpenter, pagiging karpentero, may kumpiyansa pa sa sarili niya. Okay? D, A is the correct answer, not letter D. Okay? So, pag na-encounter nyo to during board exam, A ang isasagot ha, teachers, not letter D. Next. You are preparing relyenong bangus. O ilagay nyo, imagine nyo na lang, nag-prepare kayo ng relyenong bangus. Which serve as a thickening agent. Ano yung nagsiserve as a thickening agent pag gumawa tayo ng relyenong bangus? A, is it egg, milk, cream, or butter? Sige nga, easy question ito sa food. Okay, viewers? Sino ba ang major in food service management dito? Paparehas ko ng major. Sino po ba? Okay, sino po ba? Automatic pag ang major ninyo is food service management, hindi kayo magkakamali rito. Kasi minaster natin yan. Okay, so matatanggap ko pa kung iba yung major nila, like electronics, carpentry, or ICT, computer programming, kung ano bang major. Tanggap ko pa na magkamali kayo sa question na to. Pero yung major in food service management, wag naman po sana magkakamali rito. Okay, the answering question number 15, pag sinasabing thickening agent na ginagamit natin sa relyenong bangus, the answer is letter A, egg. Egg po. Okay, si Ma'am CJ is H-E, home economics. Okay, egg po ang thickening agent pag gumamit tayo, nag-prepare tayo ng relyenong bangus. So, the answer is letter A. Okay, teacher, A is the correct answer. So, next. Ayan, so mamaya may drills pa tayo guys ha. Mga 7:30. Okay, the main basis of the assessment tool and instructional materials of competency-based training and assessment is the blank. Again, the main basis of the assessment tools and instructional materials of competency competency-based training and assessment? Is blank. A, competency-based training. B, competency standard. C, training regulation. Or letter D, training standard. Sige nga, teachers, anong tamang sagot? Are you sure it's at letter A? Competency-based curriculum? Teacher, tandaan, ginugulo lang kayo ni curriculum. Ano ba ang tamang sagot dito? Kasi it is talking about assessment tools. Pag pinagsama-sama natin si assessment tools, instructional materials, ano siya? Saan siya papasok? Competency-based curriculum pa rin ba? O you choose between the two? C and D is wrong answer, right? C and D is wrong answer. So you choose with A and B. Teachers, makinig. Alamin, intindihin, o nawain. Kasi we are talking about the competency-based training. Kasama si assessment. Saan siya papasok? Pasok po siya sa competency standard. B is the correct answer. Okay, teacher? B is the correct answer. Okay? B, not letter A. Okay, ginulo na naman kayo ni curriculum. O, sampalin ang lamuka. Kasi nagkamali. Okay, teacher, sabi ko, lagi kong sinasabi, okay lang magkamali sa mismong drills, magkakamali sa mismong araw ng board exam. Okay? So, okay lang, Ma'am CJ. Nobody's perfect. Okay? Normal yan. Okay? Number 17 question. Okay, 1 to 20 lang tayo, guys. So, attend kayo mamaya, 7:30. Okay? Number 17, it includes various forms of technologies that are used to create, display, store, process, transmit, share, and exchange information. O ito, napakadali nang isasagot natin dito. Wag na magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Machinery, ICT, entrepreneurship, technology. Sige nga. Okay, automatic si machinery is wrong answer. Okay, walang kinalaman sa entrepreneurship dito. O anong pinakatama sagot? B or D? Okay, very good. ICT. O dyan, makukurot ko kayo talaga pag talagang sinagot nyo dyan, entrepreneurship or technology. So pag ito'y tumutukoy sa display, store, process, transmit, share, exchange information, no other than the answer is ICT. Okay? Next. Number 18. You are asked to grow exotic fruits. Which one is it? Sige nga, ano ba sa mga types of fruit dito ang exotic? Sige nga, anong types of fruit ang exotic dito? Ano ba? You are asked to grow exotic fruit. Mango ba exotic fruit? Orange ba exotic fruit pa rin? Sige nga, teachers. Anong pinakapangit na dito? Fruits. O kaya ito yung uri ng prutas na mapanakit pag hinawakan natin. Mapanakit pag nahawakan natin. Tapos, pag hiniwa natin, yung dagta niya is kulay puti. Sige nga. Automatic, it is junk fruit. Okay, pag tinanong sa board exam, exotic type of fruits, i-answer nyo is junk fruit. C, okay? C is the correct answer. Okay, so tatandaan exotic fruit, tapos nakita nyo, isipin nyo, mango fruits, hindi naman siya exotic. Orange, especially guava. So, alin kaya rito yung mapanakit? Yung hindi maganda sa paningin ko. Imagine nyo na lang. So, the answer is letter C. Okay? Number 19 question. Ito, madali ito. Okay? So, ayan guys. Kakamadali kong mag-type kanina. Nagkamali na naman ako. Diba? So, instead of globalization, ang inilagay ko is globalization. Ayan, pagpasensyahan nyo na. So, it is globalization, teachers, Kakamadali kong mag-type. Okay. Question number 19. Which of the following refers to the advancement in the methods and tools people use to solve problem and achieve a goal? Saan po siya papasok? Which of the following refers to the advancement in the methods and tools people use to solve problem and achieve a goal? A, it is academic, technology, machinery, globalization. So pag sinabi kasing globalization, napaka-broad na ng topic na yan. There's a lot of subtopic na kailangan nating alamin. Kaso wala naman sa pinaka-question. Diba? Automatic D. Teachers, ginugulo lang kayo ng letter D, okay? Kasi ang tinatanong referring to the advancement of method tools. Okay, teachers, ang tinatanong tools to solve a problem, to achieve goal. Globalization ba ang isasagot nyo? So, wag si globalization, ha? Machinery ba? Machinery ba? Automatic, ang isasagot nyo po is, tools, machinery. Okay, teachers preparing for advancement to achieve your goal. Gagamit kayo ng makinarya? Anong types of makinarya? Okay, B is the correct answer. Technology. Technology po ang pinakatamang sagot dito. B is the correct answer. Academics is not the correct answer. Okay, para ma-solve natin yung problem. For example, you have a, diba, there's a lot of technology na invent, especially in computer, right? So, may iba-iba tayong kind of software na mga ginagawa sa computer system. So, if you have a problem na hindi mo talaga alam kung paano ito isolve, nandiyan si Google, right? There's a lot of kind of software na pwede na kayong matulungan nito. Okay? Na may data na kumbaga as a guide para ma-solve nyo yung pinaka-problem ninyo. Okay, take note, teachers. As a teachers, wag nating i-consider sa mga estudyante na pag nagpa-activity tayo or quiz, especially in research, observation or experimental man yan, mas maganda po na yung research sa mismong computer or idea or data, hindi po pwedeng gayahin nila. Okay? So, dapat ginagawa nila itong guide lang para masunod, kumbaga magawa nila yung ma-solve nila yung pinaka-problem nila. So, minsan kasi in research, especially sa research, minsan may mga tinatawag na revision of research. Minsan, kung makikita natin yung mga related studies, especially yung mga significance of the study or other part of the research, sometimes it is not valid because of plagiarism. Minsan, copy-paste. Okay? Yun po yung hindi na iniiwasan po natin sa advancement of technology. Nagiging tamad ang ibang estudyante. Okay? So, hindi nila pinag-aaralan, copy lang ng copy. So, nakikita naman ng teacher kung copy-paste ito or sarili nilang gawa. Okay? So, para sa akin, maging guide sana nila. So, next. Ayan. Next. Which of the following statement is true? Sige nga, which of the following statement is true? Shout out sa lahat ng electronics. Copper wire is better than aluminum wire. B, aluminum is better than copper wire. C, copper wire is better than silver wire. Or D, aluminum is better than silver wire. Sige nga, ano bang tamang isagot niya rito? Ano bang statement dito yung tama? Anong statement ang tama sa question number 20? Okay, shout out kay Sir Romar. Arnel, copper wire is better than silver wire. Okay, pagpipiliin ko kayo ha. Ang layo na nito. Okay, Ekes. C is wrong answer. Pipili kayo sa A. Pili kayo sa A. A or B. Yan lang naman ang ano dito eh. Kasi C and D is not the correct answer. Copper wire is better than silver wire. Sige nga. Is it A or B? Sino bang mas effective? Si aluminum or si copper? Ayan, may nakita na akong tamang sagot, teachers. Kaisa-isang sumagot. Okay, teachers, ang sasagot niyo po dito, which of the following statement is true? Copper wire is better than aluminum wire. A is the correct answer. Okay? A. Copper wire is better than aluminum wire. Okay po, copper po. Okay, so ano? A is the correct answer, guys, ha? Much better pong gamitin si copper wire kaysa kay aluminum. Okay? So, teachers, mamaya may discussion pa po tayo. Starting po niyan is 7:30 in the evening. If you want to join, kasi free naman po ito, naka-StreamYard po ako mamayang gabi, so kindly join na lang. Okay? Just tell your kaibigan, kamag-anak na ka-major natin, especially sa TVLE, tama ba? Techbook, Vocational Education. So, ayan guys, I hope sana natuto kayo. So, pag inaantok during discussion, sampalin ang sarili. Okay, sabihin sa sarili, gisingin ang diwa. Okay, so ayan guys, di pa kasi, okay, thank you Sir Arnel Bautista. Thank you so much. Yung mga sumali po kasi sa mismong GC natin, na nag-post ako, di ba? Nag-post ako dati. So ongoing pa lang po, nag-list pa lang ako ng mga pangalan. Kasi ang hirap po na isa-isa. Oh yan, very good. Copper wire. O, di ba? A is the correct answer. Ayan. Minsan mag-research. Okay? So, take note, teachers, ha? Lagi kong sinasabi, okay lang maging meticuloso kayo. Okay? Pwede rin, ito hindi ha, sa lahat ng lecturer, ako ha, kasi nagde-lecture ako sa inyo. If you na minsan nag-aalangan kayo sa sagot ko, so kindly research. Okay? I-research tapos i-PM na lang ako, ma'am, bakit naging ganito, ganyan. Okay lang naman. Kasi ako, nag-a-allowed ako sa mga suggestion and recommendation ninyo para sa improvement ng drills natin. Okay, teachers, so I hope natuto kayo. And then, i-ano ko na lang ha, pag nai-add ko na kayo sa mismong GC ko, i-notify ko po kayo doon kung anong oras yung review natin. So, ngayon kasi, marami rin akong activity na kailangang tapusin kung saan ako nagtuturo. So, alam niyo naman pag ganitong time, panahon, lahat ng paperwork, tambak yan. Lahat ng dapat ipasa. So, ayan yung pinakamahirap sa part ng teacher. So, thank you so much and I hope nag-enjoy kayo. So, mamaya, see you ulit, 7:30 to 9:30, 1 hour. Okay? Yes. Okay, very good. Kasi minsan may mga nag-PPM kasi ma'am ganito, ganyan. So, pag ganun yung lecturer ninyo, just respect naman. So, pag may nakikita kayong mali, medyo nagkakaalangan kayo, PM nyo na lang. So, pag kayo naman lecturer, wag masyadong magalit sa estudyante, okay? So, for improvement yan. Okay? So, ayun na lang yung suggestion ko. So, kaya tayo nagdi-drills for collaboration. Okay, collaboration tayo. So, kailangan may interaction between the teacher, the lecturer, and also the reviewees. Okay, so di ba? Natututo si teacher, natututo yung mga estudyante. Ganun naman talaga ang tamang gawin. Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Hodea. Dato Maguda? Mangguda ba? So, ayan. Sino pa ba? Si CJ. Okay, thank you, Ma'am CJ, Sir Arnel. So, I hope manood kayo mamaya, 7:30. So, makikita nyo naman yan. Na, ipollow nyo na lang po ako dito sa mismong Facebook page, Facebook account ko. Papalo kasi minsan may nag-a-add, di ko na ma-confirm kasi marami ng friends. So, ayan guys. So, ipollow nyo na lang po ako and then para mag-notify na lang sa inyo if may mga discussion tayo. So, ito pong video na to is, ko naman to sa mismong YouTube channel ko. So, mapapanood nyo po ulit ito. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Head na po tayo.